Hello everybody, this is Desert Joy. Please like and subscribe. Sorry if I'm in such a downer mood. If you watched the video before this, you'll know why. This is a part 2 to my placental abruption and my story about losing my son, basically. So, I was 5 months pregnant. They did a thing where it wasn't an ultrasound, but they could hear the baby's heartbeat. The nurse couldn't find it. The doctor couldn't find it, and right then, I knew that was it. He was gone. Because anybody who's been pregnant knows if you hear that baby's heartbeat, it's so fast, it's so quick, they pick it up usually within like the third try, if that. And I just knew he was gone. So they were just a clinic, they're not a hospital, so they couldn't do an ultrasound. So what they did was they wanted to send me to the hospital. And I said, okay, let's go to the hospital. But I didn't have any money, so I was calling my baby daddy for him to get me there. And thank God for my clinic, my doctor found a cab for me and he paid for me to go there. Because my boyfriend couldn't get there soon enough, and they were closing. So he paid for me to get there. I got to the hospital. They sent me to triage. I went to triage. I'm sorry. I went to triage. I'm calling my boyfriend like, I'm at the hospital. Meet me here. I'm at the hospital. They couldn't find the baby's heartbeat. So they sent me to get ultrasound. And he's telling me everything is okay. My cousin went through this. They couldn't find the baby heartbeat. Then they went to the hospital, did ultrasound, and the baby was okay. I'm like, you're right. That's probably what's wrong. So the nurse comes in. She introduces herself. The nurse comes in. You would think that this gets easier over time, and it really does, but I always tear up. The nurse comes in. They pull in the ultrasound machine. She takes the ultrasound machine. She puts it on my stomach. She looks at the baby, and she starts shaking her head. And she said, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I have to tell you this, but he's not alive. He's not alive. He passed away. I'm like, how do you know that? And she shows me the screen. She said the fluid that had been around him is that he's been not alive for a couple of days. So as soon as she told me that, my baby daddy walks in. He calls my name. I guess he walks into triage and he calls my name, and I say, I'm in here. And I look up at him, and I don't know if he could tell in my face that something was wrong. But God, I got makeup running already. He walks to the room, and I tell him, my baby's dead, and I just started crying. And I never saw a guy face look like that. I never saw a guy like really get that emotional. Like I saw it all in his face. And the lady told me that, I was crying, like tearing up, kind of like now. Then the lady told him that the baby didn't make it, and I'm crying and everything. The baby's not alive. And I'm 5 months, 25 weeks. 25 weeks. And so I said, what do we do? What do we do now? And she says, well, we have to get the baby out. And I said, well, how are you guys going to do that? She said, well, we're going to give you something so you can have the baby. And right there, y'all, I just started bawling. I just started crying. I mean, to tell me that I'm gonna have to have this baby, and I'm gonna have this baby, and it's not a lie. And she said, yes, basically. And I just started bawling. I just started crying, and my mom finally got there like 10 minutes after him. And I told her, and we just cried together. And I'm gonna look ugly by the end of this video. We cried together, and they took me from triage to labor and delivery, and I'll never forget it. Like as if I was really having this baby, and I knew this baby was gone. They gave me some pills. I forget what the name of it is in my cervix. I couldn't get up and use the washroom, so my boyfriend, I had to pee in a pan, so my baby daddy has to come and wipe me every time I use the pan. And my mom and my baby daddy was in the room. We were there for like a whole day. Nothing was happening. I wasn't even following. My baby daddy decided, well, I have to go back to work. We've been here like almost 2 days now. This is the second night we've been here. I have to go to work. So I said, okay, it's cool, baby. Just go ahead and go to work. Mom was like, well, I have to run downstairs to get something to eat and have somebody in here with her. So my mom goes downstairs to go get something to eat. And let me let y'all know I was starving. They wouldn't feed me nothing because they didn't know if I had to have surgery or if I would throw up or whatever. So they wouldn't feed me anything until after I had the baby, which is kind of normal. So I'm in there, and my mom goes downstairs to get something to eat. My baby daddy's with me, and I'm like, man, I gotta go pee. I'm tired of pissing in this damn thing. The nurse not coming. I'm calling. I'm ringing the damn buzzer, and I'm like, man, I gotta pee. She was like, you gotta pee? I was like, yeah. So he starts pulling plugs. Oh, let me just mention this, which is a really weird fact. When I was in labor and I was hurting, because the contractions were kicking up because they had gave me those pills in my cervix. My baby daddy lay beside my bed, and he asked me, do you love me? And to this day, I don't understand why he did that. Like, dude, I'm having your not alive baby, basically. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I told him, yeah. So it was just weird. It's something that always stood out to me, too, that he did that. I don't know if he ever thought maybe I didn't love him before. And it's really weird because I did. So anyways, I had to go to the bathroom, and I'm like, man, I don't want to pee in this pot no more. He was like, you want to go to the bathroom? I'm like, yes. So he decided, okay, well, he started unplugging me from the machine, and I get up, I get out the bed, I go to the bathroom, like I gotta pee, because I couldn't pee in the pan, I couldn't do it. So he unplugs me, helps me walk with this IV thing to the bathroom. I get to the bathroom, I sit down, so he's like, you straight? I say, yeah. I try to pee, and as he's gonna close the door, I try to pee, and it wouldn't come out, so I pushed a little bit, and I felt the head. I'm in the bathroom. I felt the head. I said, wait, don't go nowhere. I think this is the baby. He's like, well, can you get up? And he's screaming in the hallway, because the bathroom's right next to the hallway, to the door, rather, and that's where the hallway is. And he's screaming she's having a baby. And he's like, well, nobody's coming. He's like, well, can you get up? And I get up. This is going to have to be a part 3 video. I'm sorry, you guys.